Hello, this is a reminder, well, a quick tutorial of what we did yesterday in class. That's for Alva and also for Denise, who could not attend the lesson. I hope you are well and not too stressed. First of all, we are going to take the workbook, page 103, and correct the homework. Page 103, exercise A, hypothetical situations. I hope that you have had time to do it. The answers are 1, had, 2, wouldn't make, 3, had brought, 4, knew, 5, would stop, 6, didn't tell, 7, go, and number 8, brought. I will explain the difference between would rather and each time right now, because we didn't have time to do that in the previous lesson. So now go to page 171, please. 171, section B, each time and would rather. All right, are you there? Exercise 1 in part B says choose the correct alternative in the following sentences. So take a few seconds, pause the video, I'll give the answers. The answer is I'd rather you didn't bring a mobile phone to school. And number 2, each time you went to bed. Now, this has a parallelism with I wish or if only. So I use I would rather, I would prefer is the same, I would rather, prefer here, and each time just plus a subject plus a past simple to talk about the present or the future. Okay, so I use the past simple after I'd rather you, I'd rather he, plus past simple, or each time you, each time he, plus past simple to talk about the present or the future, but not the past. That's important. Then in class we did exercise 2. Okay, look at the situation. You have decided to spend the day complaining. So telling different people how you would like them to change. The people you are going to speak to are your mother, father, your brother, sister, cousin, etc. And you have to write one sentence complaining to each of these 6 people. Okay, and using the sentences, beginning the sentences with I wish you, each time you, I rather you. You have to use each sentence, each beginning of the sentence at least once. So you can send them that to me, okay, by email, or if you want in the next Skype session, so we can have a look at it as well. The next thing we covered yesterday was page 173 in the book. Language focus 2, prepositions and gerunds. As you should remember, after a preposition, I use a gerund. A gerund is, okay, basically a verb in ing. Okay. So look at exercise 1. And basically you have to do in these 3 sentences in exercise 1, A, B, C, is to complete them with the correct preposition. So pause the video and I'll give you the answer. Alright, the answer in A is without eating. Number 2, like, rather like being stung by a bee. And C, worry about. Exercise 2 says that gerunds are also used after phrasal verbs which end in a preposition. Of course, most phrasal verbs have a preposition. So if there is a preposition after the phrasal verb, it has to be, okay, the verb after the preposition has to be in the gerund form as well. Look at the examples. An increasing number of animal lovers have taken to, and then the preposition is to, plus gerund to keeping them as pets, taken to, san aficionat. Now, something very important here is explained. If the subject of the gerund is different to the subject of the phrasal verb, a noun or an object pronoun is added. Let's look at the example. I think it's clear if we do it like that. I, that's the subject, can put up with you, so it's a different subject, and Alex, you and Alex, arguing all the time. So I can put up with you and Alex. So 2 subjects. In the first sentence, I. In the second sentence, you and Alex. So I put different subjects. And after the second subject, gerund. If I said I can't put up with arguing all the time, the subject is the same in the two sentences. The subject is I in the first part and in the second part of the sentence. If you do not understand, so send me a message and I will happily explain it again. In 1 to 5, in exercise 2, complete each gap with a preposition and see whether you know your phrasal verb. So pause the video and I'll give you the answer. Okay, guys, so the answers are: number 1, looking forward to, okay, summer coming tomorrow. 2, put off by, put off with double F, postpone. Number 3, got over his cat, got over, okay, so get over an illness, got over a difficult situation, over. Number 4, we've given up trying, we have stopped trying, up. And number 5, my sister always manages to get out of cleaning, off with one F, okay, so she tries not to do that. Then exercise 3 says a number of linking words, that's in Spanish nexus, or Catalan in that case, a number of linking words also function as prepositions and can be followed by gerunds. They are not prepositions, but they work as if they were prepositions, all right? So let's look at 2 examples. Besides, okay, that means apart from, on top of. Besides being, besides is not a preposition, but it works as a preposition, so it has a gerund after. Besides being more humane for the mice and rats and so on, it's also safer for the snakes. Another example, David got to the interview on time, despite, again, not a preposition, but it works as a preposition, despite the bus breaking down, gerund, on the way. Okay. And finally, exercise 4 is the transformations. You have to rewrite the sentences using the keyword and no more than 5 words, including the word given. So pause the video now, spend about 5, 6, 7 minutes, okay, and then so when you resume the video, I'll give you the answers. The answers are: number 1, Paul eats lots of fried food despite knowing how unhealthy it is for him. 2, in spite of getting rid of. A lot of my old clothes, I still don't have my room in my wardrobe. 3, I decide to get the bus to work instead of driving there. And 4, Sven missed the meeting as a result of his flight being delayed by 3 hours. And we finished the lesson with with a strange exercise. The topic, the exercise is not strange. This is on page 178. It's called a record-breaking fish. Stish the fish. It's a strange name, but it's a true story. So take a few minutes, okay, to do the derivations. Pause the video and I'll give you the answers. The answers are: number 1, peacefully. You only have to add F-U-L-L-Y, peacefully. Number 2, remarkable. You'd have to add A-B-L-E. Number 3, originally. Okay, you have to add A-L-L-Y. Number 4, responsibility. Okay, I'll spell it for you. It's R-E-S-P-O-N-S-I-B-I-L-I-T-Y, responsibility. Number 4, appearance. You have to add A-N-C-E. 6, proof. That's P-R-O-O-F. 7, unreliable. U-N-R-E-L-I-A-B-L-E. And number 8, statements. Okay, you only have to add M-E-N-T-S, but it is plural. And for homework, guys, I'd like you to do so for the next session. So I hope you can attend it. Is page 1 from the workbook, page 103, exercise 2, and exercise B on page 103, and also the whole page 104. So I hope you have a nice weekend, keep in good health, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.